Hi.
Wanderer.
Huh.
I was doing the backing
I'm gonna
sound.
go die.
Okay.
Get your little cart out again. Where's your cart?
Did
Oh,
you
it's too small. Oh.
did you run into one of those
Damn.
bugs? Understood. Okay. You ate it and it made you grow. Okay.
Oh, right.
climbing on
The
you.
same thing happened to Julian.
Double speed. Maybe the Wanderer can help you. Give you some potion. I don't know. Unless you like being big. He's that way. He looks like Santa Claus. He's near the arena.
Yes, the Wanderer. Go to the Wanderer.
Wait, who's Santa
He roams
Claus?
around and round and round.
Hi-ho!
Would you not read the stories? I thought you would be well read.
He's the Wanderer.
Well, I am, but there's a lot of like legends that you guys have that I don't have in my world.
Yeah. Fair enough. You see, I read a lot of books when I was imprisoned in the library.
You were imprisoned in the library?
Well, I was at magic school, and if I left, they would have just beat me up. So I kind of just stayed there and read, like, novels and action thrillers and detective pieces. I think that's why that whenever I try to interact with people, I'm probably a bit over the top. With the theatrics. And the
Oh,
cool one-liners.
I mean, you are, but you're still cool.
Thank you.
You're a pretty nice person
You
when you
okay
try
there,
not to be a villain.
Oh no, I lost all hope earlier today. This world is done for. Sorry. It's not even worth saving.
Are you talking about the whole, like, apocalypse thing?
Oh yeah, it's over. I'm fully committed now.
Like, they keep, like,
Hey, Trish,
pushing
you know
it
why?
back.
Do you know why? Do you know why I always consent when people ask me?
No, why?
Because I think that just once, you know, they'll just not resort to assaulting me, or being horrible, or doing something evil. And every single time, you so-called good people, every single time, strike me down. Not once has anyone ever said sorry.
I know.
So, there's no point. We'll just start again. Barry got kicked down the stairs. For no reason.
Do you know who did it?
Harry doesn't have anything to give. You want to help him.
Yes.
Save the
Don't
day,
worry, I'll get-
Eugene.
A tentacle comes out of the barrel and it draws a tall, bald guy.
Tall, bald guy.
And beside it, he writes Merc.
I will let Alwyn know.
Thank you very much.
The tentacle with a notebook
I guess you're welcome?
goes back into the barrel. And the barrel lid closes.
Here you go. Here's your bottle back.
It's your trade. You can use that as a flask now.
Oh, I don't need it.
It's a sturdy
I can
bottle.
just create water.
You're tiny again.
What if you wanted to carry some small ships with
Yay.
you? I've seen many people put ships in bottles.
Does anyone want this bottle?
What's it filled
Well,
with?
I mean, you could use it for wine.
It's
Nothing.
empty.
Oh.
I traded my chain lightning scroll.
Oh! on!
Wait,
Oh!
why?
Oh, the carrot is very grateful, though.
Because it's all I had.
Oh.
Onwards,
Oh.
team.
Oh, that's it. Oh. There goes Carrot's hero. Watch him as he walks away and looks down very sadly without his chain lightning scroll.
There's so much more that's
very
going on
excited
to
for
him
that
than I ever
sports
thought.
work.
Oh, damn. His friend Percy died recently, and then he finally had chain lightning, and it's gone in a flash. Excuse the pun.
Well,
Oh, Eugene!
don't eat any more of the bugs. I would not recommend it. Unless you want to be big again.
For now, I will be taking my business elsewhere. I am a traveling merchant. You might see me in many other places. For now, I bid you all goodbye.
Good day.
So long.
Safe travels.
I feel like I need to check on Eugene. Holy crap. That was a kind of a bombshell he kind of dropped.
Sure.
What would you like?
I don't think I've seen you before.
I'd like some cream.
Right. Oh, hello.
I don't believe
I'll take some
What would you
ale.
like?
Some ale would be nice.
I am Salieri McSilverhind of Anshibard.
Alright.
Nice to meet thee.
Chad, Pommel the Fourth Doe. Pleasure to meet you, Lady
Pomu?
Angela Doe. Pommel.
Pommel.
Alright. Here's your cream.
Like a sword's pommel.
Oh, thank
There you
you.
are.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's my
Sonny
name.
had some left.
Now.
Let me
Almost
try to
destroyed.
think. It was
About to hear a
the
love story, Tris.
first era. There was no lands yet, just the gods during the end of the beginning of the first era. I believe Modi was wandering ice caps to the west. I think there was a lot of ice caps, and more than just the north and south back then. They came across ground he's never seen before. Things that he's never seen before. Things that grew from this black ground. That turned colorful. Tall and made of stuff he could never imagine. It wasn't metal, it wasn't steel, it was nature itself, and it was beautiful. Jungles and things of life, but it was disorderly. It looked crude, not refined. He continued this track for 12 days until he came across a tall, imposing hill, one he's never seen before, one that didn't even have a top, just a burning, billowing smoke of fire and ash, the first volcano, Drafmere. First island, capital of the Northwestern Holds. He ventured into this volcano, which apparently was much bigger than it actually is today, for about 12 more days. Nothing but the dark, his sense of wit, and his cunning stubbornness. Came across a light at the end of the 12th day. Very scented volcano. Young, beautiful maiden of fire and ash. She was trying to continue to grow the island, but she was always falling into the sea. It was always degrading. The man approached and revealed himself, and while at first she was hesitant, holding up something unfinished, a sort of lump of clay, the man, Magnus, looked to the man, Modi. Modi asked what she was making. She wasn't sure yet. She was not really sure why she was making these things. But she knew it was important somehow. He tilted his head, gave a once or twice scratch of the beard, which apparently was the longest.
Would you like a drink?
Longest and most well-groomed.
Not
I think they were
currently,
emphasizing
but
that
thank you
part
for the
just a
offer.
tad bit.
Yes,
But,
there is a
over
sorting round.
theatrically.
Here.
And then he took
It's a
out his
love
hammer
story.
and offered the fair
If
maiden,
it's not private, I might as
my
well.
lady.
Oh, it is not. Go ahead.
My tools have faced only little material, yet what I have make has no ridges, no ends. I am not but the tool, but you are a material. I could not make anything as perfect as from where may you come in the beginning. You, my dear, are the most perfect thing I could see to make forged, that I have ever seen or ever possibly will. A half of me that I could not never have enough on my own. And he offered the lady to help mold this clay, this thing that she had the first half of, into something else. She was taken back for a bit, and after a time she agreed. And for a long time, they worked. He used his hammer to mold the clay together to keep it in its shape, while she brought more in, more material, more invaluable resources into the mix. And in their combined effort, the first to be forged by the mother and father that all came after, they made what she had been made to do. They made life. The first things to walk, to swim, to fly, and in their children would come everything that would live on thousands of years later. From humans to elves, to the Vikings of the North, to the Palean, to the dwarves. They, and in some way ourselves, while not entirely, they did make the means to do so. And in that moment, as the final struck was cast, they looked to each other, realizing that their halves, that their beings were halves. And together they became whole. And from then on, they would toil away in that volcano, and more islands would forge it after. And eventually, other gods would come along, and eventually, even after they only came together for a time for one thing before that, the Pantheon would truly be forged. And they would be seated side by side as the second thing they forged after life itself would be their wedding vows. Mother and father.
An excellent
The
story.
crafter and the material.
Wow.
It's, for that, artificers and craftsmen, even not of direct dwarven descent, can be seen occasionally worshipping the two.
Well, that was a mighty fine story.
Wow.
I might have gotten some bits wrong, but
You said it with such passion. I enjoyed it. And the ghosts did too. Wonderful.
some say if you go high enough, though it's impossible, you may be able to if you stay for 12 nights still, like he did. Near the tallest possible way you can get to the volcano, you can hear the clanging of a hammer on anvil. Them
Ooh.
toiling away, always making more life, always continuing it on to make more islands.
Are you made of clay then?
I think there was a bit of theatrics to it, but who knows?
You're not made of clay.
I am clay colored, I suppose. I mean, I bleed. Found out yesterday that I have ribs, which was an experience.
Hey!
She does that. Especially
Let's
after
see.
she's had a bit of cream.
She didn't even pay. Oh,
I'll pay on her behalf.
all right.
She's a fae, so she doesn't know the customs fairly well. And they
Besides
tend to get
Magnus and
drunk on
Modi,
cream.
I believe. It's been so long since I spoke of my homeland. It's the strangest thing. I've explored more outside my home than I actually have visited around the islands where I come from. We have oracles, speakers, soothsayers that go out, get information, and bring it back, and we just sort of circle it about plays and sittings. It's like you know those the big theatrical ring in New Lockport. If
Yeah.
you enter, go down the street and then to the right. It's sort of like those, where someone would sit up on a stage with people listening and they would recite stories in their entirety. It would become a job for them. Knowledge keepers, people to pass down tales and history, the new litters in the family. Let me see, there was Magnus and Modi of the dwarves, the Western Holds. For the Northmen, there was I believe there was Lady Styx, goddess of war. She was an interesting case. I believe the snow elves to the south had their own share of gods. I don't think they just had one. I think bit more complicated. And I think the humans just worship whatever else is there. Though I could be wrong. It's why the climates there get so vastly different even though they're so close to one another, because each god has their own fair share of land. Magnus and Modi made all the islands for the gods to go do their own thing anyways with their own creations. Gave a template and just, hey, go at it.
Hmm.
I think the reason why I only know much more about the dwarves than the other cultures is because, well, the others are not so forgiving to Palians.
Hmm.
Dwarvens are, well, we, fish in the same waters. a bit closer and, well, all around kind of honor-bound themselves. Sure, if you wrong them, they'll hesitate to fucking bash your skull in, but, you know, if you don't do anything to put yourself in a book, they are pretty much nice.
Aye, a book of grudges.
The others, well, humbling. Especially the elves. They live longer than any of us, and they aren't exactly keen on forgetting.
Yeah.
There's actually rumors some have lived long enough to see it for themselves. Which lingers hatred. Especially if you were there.
In some ways, it depends. I can't speak of the elves of your world, but at least on ours, it depends. You know, if they were a human, then you just wait 100 years and they're gone.
Right, well, they aren't exactly the elves I've seen around here. Oh, the Thraxi, they are, how do you say it in common? Snow elves. We only really have snow elves there, and they live in the south. Big and possibly flat plains of soft snow. Hunt masters. Monster tamers. Sleds of impossible size that holds entire groups of hunters as they plow across the flat snows and the blinding lights of the horizon. Apparently they only have one civilization. That's their capital, the impreachable Fortress of Ice. Culture, seclusion, training grounds, underground, and up on the surface. That's about all I really can recall.
Knock knock. My apologies. Am I interrupting anything?
Not at all.
No.
How did the situation in the swamp go?
One issue fixed, another appears.
Uh,
They're calling it an umbral, but
oh, fuck.
Would not
Pushes
be
you out of
able
the
to-
way.
Was-
Wait, hold on, don't go, wait, come back,
Quick,
It
you
was
know,
unaff-
there are
come
no
back,
umbrals.
No, it's fake, it's an illusion.
it was not affected by anything.
You gave me
was
a
an
heart
illusion.
attack.
We had to make an
It was an
we
illusion.
had to make an escape.
We met it as well. It was an illusion from apparently the runes that were placed around the town. I encountered it along with the Lieutenant Archmid when we went in there for our own reasons. It apparently
Illusions don't really just suck up whole bunches of energy, do they?
They can.
I wouldn't know. Was it giant? Was it like a giant, impossibly large thing?
No.
Nope.
Oh, that's different then.
About the size of me, glowing purple. A blue core.
Purple, blue core in the center.
Blue core?
I know there's a Warforged that is
One of our
purple, but he's purple, not blue.
When I attacked it, whenever I attacked it with my blades, it just passed straight through. Whenever
Then it's
anyone tried
probably an
to
illusion
apply
from the
magic.
ruin marks on the trees and in the town, because apparently that's having an effect on people. There was a time when
Hopefully.
we were running away from the large umbral, when we went, that there was bugs and worms all over us, but when we left, they were just suddenly gone.
But
So I think it was an illusion.
luckily, we were able to deal with the bugs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I give
You
all
mean the
my
ones on
all my thanks to
water,
him.
or-
So,
I don't need the thanks. Thank you for coming with me.
Bryant, have you ever seen what an umbral is? You've been here around a while.
I was here during the defense of Redwall. Yes, I've seen the umbral.
is that what you guys saw when you guys were out there, or did you see it?
It looked like one, but it wasn't one. If that makes sense.
Okay. I know you know what an umbral is, so I trust that if you're saying it's not, it's not. I did not need to have that happen today when I'm the only person here.
Well, the good thing is all the chaos bugs exploded into the bag of holding.
Okay.
I'm now down one bag of holding.
Well,
Bugs are gone, so that's a win.
I'll talk to you, Kai, about reimbursing you.
No, it's fine.
It's the least we can do for you helping us, so I will talk to him about that. Those things are, from what I
He's
understand,
happy to
not
help.
cheap. So, also, reaches into
Did
her
our,
bag,
little cat matron.
hands you 10 gold,
Oh,
hands you 10 gold.
well, thank you kindly.
Thank you.
I really want to help, but I lost all my weapons because they all broke.
It's been taken care of, luckily, so... anything else that I should make note of in my report? That's going to be a very long, fun report to write today.
Other than the bugs and possible illusion, I don't believe I saw anything else out there.
Alright, thank you so much for your assistance, Bryant. You have no idea how much appreciative I am that you helped.
Now the talking is helping.
No problem, Triss. Anytime. That's what I'm here for. I could use a drink, though.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Miss Guard, I was looking for you.
Okay, yes.
Have others told you what's happened in the swamps?
Yes, Bryant told me the bugs and then the illusion of an umbral.
Well, not really an illusion. It was absorbing energy, and an illusion cannot do that.
Out of character, the DM clarified that it wasn't a real umbral, but I will make note of that. I will let... I trust Bryant when he tells me whether... he was here when the umbrals attacked in earnest before. When the protection went down once. So I trust
It
him.
definitely did not look like an umbral, so...
But it's a little concerning, illusion or not, if it's able to act like an umbral, then, and if it looks like it, it still poses a danger, even if it's not a full powered one or whatever. I will be letting Kai and Alwyn know. They're my kind of captains and superiors of the Redwall Guard, so I appreciate you letting me know. Is there any...
Yes, good.
I'd appreciate if there's anything else that you can let me know about what happened out there.
Well, aside from magic, it apparently physical weapons cannot hurt him, and he's absorbing explosions. The fire guy tried some kind of powder on it and absorbed it too. Aside from that, I got nothing.
Right, well, reaches into her pouch and pulls out 10 gold. I know you did help to help the town, but clink, clink, clink. For your efforts, if you need to repair anything or restock on any potions that you need, we appreciate you are willing to be assistance. We may not
Thank you.
always need assistance,
happy to help.
but you know, if we ask for it and you're willing to help, we appreciate it, and we are going to, you know, reimburse you for any damages or anything that you need to restock from helping.
Understood. Well, I am always happy to help. That's why I joined this Healers Guild. If you need anything, let me know.
Thank you. Did you help with in the swamp?
I did.
Yes, they were there.
Reaches into the pouch and takes out 10 gold and then just releases in your hand. To reimburse for if you need to restock on anything that you might have used to help us out, if you need to repair any of your armor or weapons or anything, it's only right that we help reimburse those that helped. We don't want you to be out of pocket for helping the town when we asked you. To be clear, don't rush out and help unless we ask, but we did and you helped and I appreciate it.
Oh, all's fine. Also, I did want to ask, do you know about a creature in there that has essentially dark purple, blue core with feathers falling off it?
Yeah,
I've heard people saying that it's possibly an umbral. It is not.
Yeah, the new person said it was a umbral and nearly gave me a heart attack until Bryant clarified that for me. But it still sucks energy and it still looks like one, so it's a little bit of a concern. Is there anything that you wanted? You mentioned something that no one else mentioned about feathers coming off. Was it like winged or?
No, it just... I can't tell if it was... It had some sort of energy essentially flowing off it. I couldn't tell if it was exactly feathers. It's hard to tell from a distance, but... I heard rumor, I forget who exactly from, that there was an umbral in the swamp that had feathers falling off it. And that kind of fit the description of it.
Okay, I appreciate... If there's anything else you recall... either today let me know, or if you remember tomorrow, let Kai... I will be including what you've told me in a report, but if there's anything new, you can let them know directly.
I'm gonna mention it as something to any of the mage teachers, a part of the Mages Guild, see if they know anything about the creature.
That might be a good idea.
Because something like that, especially if it just absorbed that much chaos energy, is not good.
It's probably not an umbral. It's probably has to deal with the necromancer that we've been dealing with out there.
He's breaking the tavern. You should arrest him. Get him.
Who am I arresting?
Get him. Go and get him. Eugene, he smashed his fist into the tavern window.
Eugene.
Alright. Yeah,
Eugene, please don't.
It all gets healed now.
Yeah, he just punched it.
Takes a look at your hand.
Bleeding. Hello.
Alright.
It's not just healing.
No. The town heals now. Not me.
Oh.
Eugene heals.
Dane's the only healer in Asmodeus' employ. Everyone knows this.
Look, we would still appreciate if you don't go and start busting up things in the town.
Stop being up the tree. What did the tree do to you?
Or at the very least, wait until tomorrow and make it Kai and Alwyn's problem.
Dead tree. Oh my,
I'm not apologizing.
I'm not asking you
Don't put
to.
your head in it.
I'm just asking you not to
Whatever
break
you do.
anything more while I'm here.
What's inside? I put my hand in it. It was
okay.
very soggy.
I'm not asking you to apologize.
You're so
I'm not
cool.
asking you to pay any fines. I'm not
I'll
even
say
going
this,
to
the last
attempt to
person
arrest
that
you.
looked in-
I'm just asking that you please don't break
immediately took his
anything
head out
more.
screaming.
Okay.
Tentacle comes out and wait and
Hey, is
points
this
to-
new?
points to do the no sign. Like
He smashed the lantern and it
Somewhat.
So that's why
Kinda
I was
repaired.
talking to the fishman. I see now.
Look, he joined the club.
Yes, that's right,
Nonetheless,
Ghost. Why would someone say to not do it? Why
what
maybe want to do
club?
it? I'd be more intrigued. Healer man!
Nonetheless, you're a pretty chill person.
Hi.
Heal my hand.
barrel.
Thing.
I'd do it,
What happened to your hand?
Back rooms, whatever that means.
I punched a lantern in a window.
Why did you punch a lantern in a window?
Hmm? Because I wanted to hear what was going on in the tavern.
Well, it's a single plane.
The lantern is
Why
As
did?
unrelated.
as you keep talking, he is just applying a healing salve all over your hand.
Oh, it's so cold.
I guess he's not going to jail then. You have a jail yet?
I'm the only guard
Is there
here.
a prison?
Excuse you.
Uh,
And now your hand is being wrapped in a bandage.
because of the protections, it's a little tricky to jail people, so we typically
you.
don't have a jail, but
I'll go.
we
You
usually
ask me to.
restrain people if they're being a danger to people. But
I can break their cuffs. So I
You-
can totally break their cuffs.
Oh.
Eugene agreed not to damage
Whoa.
anything more, and the town does have a thing where it
Thank
heals damage, so...
You're welcome.
What a good healer, man.
you. Yay.
When he gets the healies or the girls, they get feelies.
Is this true, Reese?
What?
Oh, yes. He gets all the maidens.
Ha ha,
Hold on.
funny.
Tell me how, and I can write it down in my book.
You gotta learn how to heal. You need the healies to get the feelies with the maidens.
Heelys.
Equals feelies.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
you're already
It's
cool.
magic how you...
Is it equal to or greater than? Cool isn't enough. I need something else.
He's already cold. He makes ice.
I don't
So
like being
Banshee, you
cold.
would see this. You see a lost soul go up to Eugene.
Oh.
And he casts a simple spell. Here.
Ooh.
Yes, just keep
That was funny.
head.
That was a ghost.
Someone. They cast fear on me. They can't do that.
Oh. Are you scared of maidens now? Oh, butterfly. Hello. You're not
Destroy
like
it.
the Beatles, are you? You're not going to hit me in my face. What do you mean destroy it?
Well, it might be like the Beatles.
The Beatles situation has been taken care of.
Wait,
Oh,
where
well
are
done.
the Chaos Beatles now?
Gone.
Gone.
But we need some. We need those.
Reduced to little bits.
Brian has all the parts of the bugs if you need them for spell ingredients or something.
What?
Alright, no,
The
I'll see.
agricultural tavern man guy?
Yeah.
I miss Sunny.
Did you go out in
you
the
went
swamp,
really
by the
fast.
way?
What?
I did. Yeah, if you need questions answered.
No, I was checking if... Yeah, I do have a few questions. But did you go out with the swamp?
Yes, I helped Brian with the casting of
I want you to make sure.
Charm Animal and getting all of the beetles into that bag, and
Do you need to be reimbursed for anything, any equipment you use, potions, things like that?
I don't ask for payment.
You said that earlier, but I'm willing to, if you had to use a potion or a bag, or if something was damaged, I'm willing to reimburse it so you're not out of pocket.
Basically.
I used a mana potion if you needed to know.
Those are not more than like a gold, right?
I'm good to go until my parents say, hey, food's ready, so...
You're asking the wrong person.
Reaches into her pouch and hands you 2 gold. Says in case. You shouldn't be out of pocket for helping.
Lovely little familiar.
It's not payment, it's
Thank you.
reimbursing you for the potion that you used helping us.
Lovely little fire fairy. As I'm just like kind of just like letting heat just flutter around with its wings to kind of give it a playfulness.
What about you? Is there any equipment that was damaged, potions, anything that you used when helping out in the swamp?
Well, ironically, I used something, but my fire familiar here supplied me with explosive powder that I used on the on this strange creature. Hello there. Check it out. I have my very own fire fairy familiar.
Oh,
A butterfly.
Reaches into her pouch.
Oh, it is a
Pulls out
It is a very potent fairy of fire.
2 gold. You said you used something
thank you very
that
much.
should help reimburse you for whatever small item you might have used helping us.
So something like a
enough.
firefly.
I know you were asking for not being paid, but you shouldn't be out of pocket for helping.
I will accept your kindness.
By the way,
Little Phoenix
This thing
is
is going
quite.
to be almost
I-
like to the touch.
I was
You're able to
told
bear it,
that-
but it is uncomfortable after a while.
Yeah, the arm doesn't have any feelings, so it may probably eventually go up the arm. Wow, that's quite producing quite some heat there.
Come now, Phoenix.
I
It's
was.
a nerd, but I mean, I don't want to damage it though.
Yeah, fair.
Well, all things
Little Phoenix is
considered,
quite curious of things.
I
But
don't
yes,
what kind of armor are you using that doesn't melt with your
Thing I
fire?
said,
Tungsten.
is
I
maybe?
see. High melting point.
I think swing in Red Bull, Tris.
I just
A
hit
what?
the grass. That's all.
You missed
What did you miss? A lot.
Actually.
Let's see, I had to log a complaint from people that looked similar to Torg, but wasn't, part of his clan. Had to deal with a bunch of beetle scenario. I'm sorry?
Yes.
I mean, there were other barbarians not part of Torque's clan here?
I mean, they were big and they had similar armor, but they weren't they weren't with Torg, is what they very specifically told us when we asked. So, logged a complaint from them.
And then a bunch of
I coughed. I got saliva.
And then a bunch of elementally infused beetles were out and about. We tracked where they were all coming from to the swamp, and seems a large dome of magical properties is keeping some very potent chaos magic of some kind in, and these beetles were all forming all over the barrier, eating away at the residual chaos magic, and they were, absorbing other forms of elements. We had like a growth one where I grew somehow even larger, and ones of like a beetle of fire, a beetle of ruin, so things were being rusted away. It would have ruined your arm. And all manner of things, but it was chaos that was the primary element. And we tracked them down to the swamps, and yeah, lo and behold, that's where all those beetles were. Bryant, with a good bit of good thinking, we got a concentrated amount of chaos magic to try to lure the beetles away, with I think a combined of charm animal, and all of the beetles pooled into a bag of holding, like a fresh bag of holding. So we were able to, but unfortunately that much chaos magic in a bag of holding was about to detonate, so we tossed it into the air and let it detonate safely in the sky.
So hopefully all the beetles blew up and then just get thrown away.
They were in his bag of holding.
They detonated. Yeah, bag of holding detonating, that's a powerful blast. And then some weird magical eating creature showed up.
Which I'm
just
going
being close to it.
Sorry for interrupting, but I want to make this clear for you guys because there's been some misconceptions. Some people have thought it looked like an umbral, but it is not. And just to clarify out of character, God clarified that it was not an umbral. It was an illusion of one. So, but it looked... I talked to Brian. He's dealt with the defensive word wall. He's dealt with the real thing of umbrals. It wasn't an umbral, but it looked like one. So, I gotta don't worry, I'll be doing all the paperwork and reporting about all of this that's happened today.
Yeah.
Since you guys came in, so I don't want you guys to have to try to file paperwork for crap that you didn't come in for. Hi. Was there any items or things that you
He's sopping wet, still dripping, and just covered in mana burns.
You know what? reaches into her
Oh,
pouch,
yeah, right.
hands you 20 gold.
We need a dedicated healer.
Ah.
Yeah, it
Payment
seems like
for services rendered.
it's reimbursement, considering your mana burnt and
the one in the top hat can help you.
you helped.
Yeah.
It's just the kind of financial boost I need.
Well,
I don't see myself casting anything for the next
my
week.
feline friend.
Yes.
Come over here and we'll get your mana burn healed.
Yes, you might want to follow them.
Thank God.
Yeah. If anybody needs any maintenance on their gear because of the fight earlier, just send them to me and I'll help them out.
I've already reimbursed people for any potions or equipment damaged out of pocket, which I will also be including in the report that I'm writing up.
Let's see. Well, I mean, if you still need to do the labor work, we can, like I said, I'm here right now, so I can head to the forge and do it, or at least have it ready for tomorrow.
If you're willing to, that would be fine.
I mean, that's what I'm here for, to check anything that needs to be done in the forge, since there's no dedicated... There's nobody dedicated at the forge here like we have in Aether, so...
Yeah, and Grimmy would, if she was around, she would charge like an arm and a leg, so...
Yeah, she tends to overcharge a bit.
So yeah, yeah, if you could help people, that would be great. They can keep their money if you repair stuff for free. Or, I did give them money if you want to pay.
Like, maintenance, yeah.
Well,
it depends on the type of repairs.
I didn't know how, you know, I wasn't going to grill them for 20 minutes, you know, asking what got damaged and how badly and stuff, so I just gave out a bit of gold depending on what they said they, you know, used and did, so,
No, just saying if anybody, you know, requests any repairs, they can come to me.
Yeah.
So you know.
Alright, well, I'll let them know.
Oh, you got a little cart for your little cart carriage. Good one there.
Yeah, they had a sign on it earlier.
Just come to the forge, you'll be repaired for free. Since you hop out the town so much.
They
ordered for town anyway, so should be included.
They put up a sign pretty quickly about the fact that, you know, there was the whole beetle situation. I appreciate you helping with that, by the way, getting the word out there. You're pretty awesome, Carrot.
Well, it's not telling you any longer.
Let's give the signs to him then. The warning of the font changes to him.
Well, he's Carrot. He... Also, you guys missed him being big.
He was big?
Big as in almost the size of Sulfur.
Oh.
Just shy of being taller than Sulfur, but, you know, or being as tall as Sulfur, you know, still a little bit shorter, but it was still pretty big. I'm gonna check around.
Wait, you're the only guard here? Or you were?
I am. Aren't you part of the guard too?
Yes.
Yes, I'm the only...
I came earlier then.
I've been the only guard for a while.
Well, now I'm here, so you're not the only one now.
Knock, 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 punch, 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 punch. Hopefully nothing else crazy happens. Punch, punch, punch.
Oh, it's the 5-0.
What's going on?
I mean, I kind of assumed.
What do you mean?
By like gathering context clues.
I'm still fascinated.
Nice, nice. How's it going? Actually, wait.
After.
Why are you always looking something up, Trix?
You
We're
look
just having a
like
good time.
You know what? Today I really
I
don't
see.
care. I just need to know so I know to admit it from my report.
Ah.
There is actually nothing going on.
I was nearly your daddy.
Well,
Aside from that.
That's a lot of
A roll of
parents.
5.
I'm not used to the whole parent thing. I don't think I can handle like more than one parent at the moment.
So I know that
So
in
Asmodeus
the
was your
box is
daddy.
metal, so that would be fine. It's the box itself.
He's
that's
my
damaged.
boss and my master and my liege and my lord.
And your creator and your everything.
Okay.
Yeah, and my.
I'm a frog.
Don't think about it too hard.
What do they call it when a vampire makes a ghoul? What is the vampire to the ghoul?
A thrall.
No.
Oh no, you're his thrall.
A blood bond.
I'm not a thrall. I'm not a vampire. I'm a ghoul. It's
Oh,
different.
You're a ghoul.
Progenitor?
No, I think
Spawn?
co-worker.
No.
Sorry, I'm just confused about vampires and
You're definitely
everything you're saying about you
I
have
heard someone call
multiple
him-
family.
I heard someone call him Asmodeus.
Nice to meet you. My name is
Oh,
Tris.
wait, what?
Are you new around here?
I think that's a different thing.
Yes.
Yes,
My name is Violet.
welcome to Redwall. I don't think I've seen you around here before.
Welcome to Redwall.
You will have to
I'm one of the
accept that
Redwall
there are a
Guard.
great deal of shenanigans that occur here.
Fuck the Redwall
Hey,
Guard.
yes. I'm Radian.
No.
Yeah.
Incredibly goofy stuff.
What's part of the Red Bull
Basically, I've been
I mostly
traveling
came
to
here to try and find my
the
sister.
Nexus, and then I stumble upon was
Um,
it Redwall?
Me and her were
That's what
traveling
they told me
together
this
until
place
we got
was.
split up by
And now I'm here, and now I'm
creature.
hearing about a bunch of
Do you two look
things and
similar,
seeing-
or?
But it's the journey that matters more.
She has a blue
You
bird.
just ended
She's
up here randomly?
a priest.
Yeah, pretty much. I can go back.
the next
to where-
Sorry, I
where
had trouble
got here.
hearing you. She had a what?
Well, I
Yeah.
ran into
Blue
like a white
braid,
blob
and she's a priest.
when I was traveling.
I haven't seen them. It's
Like,
possible
it's
they might be an
white blob.
Aether.
It's weird.
About yay tall.
Yeah, it's like his height.
There's
And
only
at the same time, I'm
Spits out
looking
gold
for her pet
bars.
slime.
Bit
And
of a
apparently,
gold
that guy over
sassy.
there has seen him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sharp dresser.
I have seen the pet slime. Was the guy
It has,
like purple
a
hair?
Weird snout thing.
Oh, yep. Yep, that's
Mhm.
turnip.
Very smooth
Oh.
voice.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
The slime named Jelly
What are you
apparently
talking
can
about?
transform to anyone he,
Turnip.
knows
I-
very well
Get
and
away with
acquired
words.
I did see them
What's
earlier
the
today,
name?
actually.
acquired
Turnip?
Yep,
I don't know
I
where
named
they
them.
are
That
at
is
the
nice
moment,
to know.
though.
because
What?
I will
thought
most likely
turnips were-
bump into them at
are
one
turnips
point.
white? I thought turnips were white.
Rimu is very skillful,
You know, now that I'm thinking,
very helpful.
now that I'm thinking about it, maybe onion would have been a better
Jim, we
name.
have customers. Kill them. I mean, serve them.
Egads!
If you ever
you just say
see
two?
fucking slushy,
Egads?
Fucking 17.
Wine
Dude,
bites?
get the box
Yeah,
back to its original.
if you ever see slushy, he could be very useful. He can heal people,
Those eyes.
but you need to give him potions.
Oh my god.
He's very limited how many times
Must
he
be
can heal
you too. I'm Radian.
Well, if I do run into them, I will let them. What was your name again?
Just it's
Violet.
I will let them know that you're looking for them and that you are here. If I run into them
Are
again.
Are you Faye? Oh no. Wait, you wouldn't tell me if you were Faye. My name is Vic.
I can't spell names.
I think he says undead.
I gave you skill names, so don't worry.
Are you Faye?
Enjoy.
I don't know how to steal names. I don't know.
Well, I mean, so you're just dead?
No.
She's gonna hug the box.
But you're a
this time
skull?
so she don't drop it.
He's a floating skull.
This is an employees only zone.
Takes off that. Oh,
Oh, okay. It's been a while since I seen you that form. I forgot.
About the adventure,
yes.
the people who went to the swamp.
Oh, the beetle one.
Fair enough. So, you could be Faye, but
Is there something on your mind?
I don't think you could even steal names while you're in town anyway, due to the protections.
I was raised in the port, not in the Feywilds.
Good to know how you feeling.
Well, if you're from the Feywilds, I would say you're
People
probably
keep calling
Fey.
you Dane, so I want to know what's behind that.
My species is not even from the Feywild. It's from the border between the Mortal Realm and the Feywild.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what have you done, Ruppla?
Okay.
Oh, I'm already casted the spell. Okay. So,
Anyways, any jobs that I could do, baby?
Um,
I'm still kind of waiting on my sister.
Well, if you're inclined, there's the Dominion, which is a mercenary group. If you're a mercenary, if you are someone that can heal, the Healer's Guild is always looking for more people. There's always the Red Wall Guard. It would be nice if we had some people that could help with, you know, later in the afternoon when people are on missions. There's only maybe a couple of us that are around to protect the town while they go off on doing missions and such.
How do I join?
I can get you an application. If you're willing to follow me to the guardhouse, I can get you an application.
Hello. Sure. Fashionably late. Are we once again the only two people here? In the position. Oh, three.
Maybe 4.
Okay.
Hopefully 4. I'd rather it be 4 than 3 or 2.
People showing. Okay. Hi.
Good.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, sorry.
I'm assuming it has been a rough day.
I have been dealing with everything alone until you two showed up. Yes, I can get you an application and give that to Kai and Alwyn. Actually, you know what? Could you maybe do that? I'm just going to. I would appreciate it.
The process of the giving the interview and the hiring and the getting the papers.
You can't interview as far as I'm aware, but you can give her an application to sign up.
I see. I'll get that sorted out.
As far as I'm aware, only Alwyn and Kai can do interviews and hire people.
I see.
You know that thing you fought in the swamp?
Well, if you wish to join, come along.
I fought it monitoring.
I hate pushing that on him, but at the same time, I'm just tired.
I'm sorry, Bird. I'm upset, but we just don't sell blood here.
Okay.
We only sell wine.
We think it was some sort of magical illusion.
I'm the hero of the hour. I should get more handouts for what I did.
What?
Sure,
did you
actually,
use your
here.
bag of holding?
I already gave you money as for reimbursement.
I know. I gave him.
I think I deserve a little more. My thanks.
I thought they did use Brian's bag of holding that we actually made him. So.
Here, hold on. I got something for you.
What? What's a Microsoft?
Man, you smell
Now
so
we're talking.
Alright,
the asbestos smell is pretty strong on your clothing.
Do you need to not look like something from Gang RP? What's a gang?
He's gonna take its swig.
What the fuck's that?
Ooh, a little bit of spice there.
Yep, elemental fire whiskey.
Are you a shepherd?
Acts like a small mana potion for those with elemental. With
I'm surprised it didn't evaporate.
Now this is reimbursement.
Can I work for you?
There you go. Do you have fire affinity?
Nope. No, my next shop is at Earth, so you have to be careful. I mean metal. So you have to be careful.
Fair. I feel maybe fire whiskey might be a little too spicy for you.
No, I'm not a big fan of spice, honestly.
There you go. Let's see. How much time before the day ends? Oh wow, we have like an hour left. I think.
Yep, the sun's still quite. There's still quite a bit of time left.
Do we have soft end on Thursdays, or is it hard end?
It's softened, but
Okay,
it's
softened.
I mean, if it's like 3 people left, maybe don't.
Yeah.
But who's gonna stop you?
I mean, as long as the map's still up, whatever.
Don't
You did a
do
great job,
massive.
God.
Don't do a massive plot development. What do you mean? I've done a great job. A bit of crap.
That's what soften is. No plot development, just RP.
I thought you did the whole. What?
That's Ava. I'm dirty.
well. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to call upon the cheetah.
Oh my God!
Oh no!
God's retribution.
Anyway,
a believer.
4 minutes till soft end, and then don't do like massive plots.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
right at 1 minute, ask shapers to be like, I'm gonna go try to conquer the world. Got it. And with a natural one, there, Mr. Classic Magic, you die.
Like, you're tired. You say, "Oh, I'll just do it tomorrow."
or rocks fall, everybody dies. Anyway, back in character. So, glad you got compensated, and glad that problem was handled. Good job,
I'm just checking see if anybody needs anything repaired or bridge-wise,
Yeah.
but
Everyone's kind of at the winery at the moment, or a lot of people are.
yeah.
Which, by the way,
need to be replaced though.
I don't know if you met the other bard, but she's there too.
There's another bard! I must find the other bard!
Oh my God. Jesus Christ, I haven't seen fire run that fast.
I mean, I knew he was excited about knowing about another bard, but I didn't expect him to just kind of have that reaction. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess fire, you're going to be eccentric.
A little off the hook.
If you need to be reimbursed for anything for repairing people, I will let Kai know. Just let me know, and I'll include it in the report.
No worries. I mean, if it's a
mile.
major repair, I might mention it. But if it's just like cracks or sharpening, I can actually do pretty easily. Like, no charge.
Okay, let's see what